Bali in Indonesia can be rated as one of the best tourism destinations because not only the environment, not only the scenery or the facilities available, but the involvement of people. You must go and see the inclusive tourism there, how local community is involved in tourism, how people are aware of the tourists and how they have to be treated. Extremely good waste management systems, water conservation, nature conservation, everything is synced with nature. China is a place in Shanghai where they have exploited tourism using their natural skills and using their traditional arts and traditional crafts. You must go and learn how they promote the industry and commerce through tourism. The case in point is tea. You know, in Shanghai city there is a place called a tea village. There is an old house and the entire process of tea making is shown there. You have counters where English speaking girls, they demonstrate how to make tea. The entire tea village was fully occupied. You can drink as much tea as possible. There is a silk industry. They have a silk cluster, that what they call a silk village being recreated. Old Chinese women, 80-year-old, several women sitting and painting on silk fabric, costing as high as 250 to 300,000 rupees for each painting. And a visitor can see how the cocoon is raised from cocoon to the next stage, how you take the thread, how to take silk out of it, and how it is woven, and then from there weaving to painting, and final the framing and the product. And then there is a display house where you can go and buy. I think that place was bustling with activities. My childhood was spent in Onatagara region of Kerala. It has a 3-crop system, paddy, sesamum and paddy. Lush green paddy fields almost throughout the year with rivulets and rivers flowing through with excellent balance of ecosystem like coconut trees on the one side, you have water bodies, you have rivers, you have small ponds, you have sacred groves, and these are all something alien to the new generation people. So I had the opportunity to go and sleep in a paddy field during night to protect the paddy being harvested. You could see how paddy is being thrashed and all done manually. You could see the environment, lush green, miles and miles, paddy fields, and here you have a very unique ecosystem. Major issue according to me is overexploitation of resources. There is a what is called as ecological balance. The moment you disturb that equilibrium, there will be disturbances on both sides. Take the case of trees for example. You know, the per capita consumption of trees is increasing. Directly or indirectly, even right starting from your house to furniture to paper to anything you take, it goes high. Where are we planting trees? You see, nature itself has also a property of phenomenon called the species domination. Everywhere, everything will not grow. Once the soil degrades, that's the basic natural resource. If the soil degrades, your plant resource, the plant diversity gets reduced, your water intake will get reduced. That means you will have water flowing out rather than water going in, which will indirectly affect your groundwater storage. So basically our development is not giving due emphasis. Actually what is required to stop overexploitation of environment is education. The moment you waste a paper, a branch of tree is gone. So to avoid wastage, recycle, reuse and conserve. Last 8 years I am resident of Delhi. So the major problem is emission from the vehicles. To a large extent it has been addressed through clean natural gas, CNG, due to court's intervention. You have a lot of polluting industries not following any emission norms. They are all located within the city itself. Yamuna is one of the most polluted rivers. Factories, without treating the effluent, it is channelized to the river. Household sewerage system to the river without being treated. All these things are happening in the fringes of city, which affects the city because this is the water source. My company, my current job, I am involved in that project, which is trying to create, as a part of the Ganga action plan, trying to create very strong environment control systems so that when you discharge your effluent, it will meet the standards of, if not potable, near to that, so that it will not have any pollution effect on the river. When you create slums, you create environment issues, in addition to the social issues and cultural issues. Now, so these things can be taken care of by proper planning, proper education and proper regimentation.